Alright, hello and welcome. So today we are going over a race spec Bugatti Veyron. Yes, we are going over the Group 4 Bugatti Veyron because it can actually be engine swapped. But before we do that, well, we need to test this vehicle out standard. So let's do that. So this vehicle comes standard with 496 brake horsepower, a weight of 1650 kgs, which is far off from standard. Now this is in order to meet with Group 4 regulations, in order for the vehicle to compete, but still it is a lot slower than the standard car in my opinion. Because around Kyoto Driving Park we do find this vehicle testing lap times around the 1 minute 42.1 second mark, which is frankly a lot slower than I expected. Because I mean, look, there are street cars that are pushing lap times quicker than a 1 minute 30. So yeah, this vehicle is not the fastest thing out there. But look, the main thing it falls down on has to be the vehicle's straight line speed. It just doesn't feel like it wants to go fast. Now when it comes to cornering's alright, it has no issues. I never found understeer, oversteer. It was quite grippy and handled corners extremely well, but I would expect that since it is a race car. Now with it being a Group 4 race car, the main thing about it has to be like endurance events. And for a vehicle to be participating in those type of events, it needs to have good fuel efficiency. So if we take around the WTC 700 in its standard shape, well, we see the vehicle sets a lap time around a 4 minute 20 second mark, which frankly is bang on average for a Group 4 vehicle, and it ended off the first lap at 68%. Look, frankly, I'll be real with you. If I'm having to pick a Group 4 vehicle, the Bugatti Veyron is not my first choice. But still, let's say you wanna increase the power of the Bugatti Veyron. Well, you can head on over to the tuning shop and slap on a high RPM turbocharger. And once you do that, it's gonna bump the power up to 543 brake horsepower. Now we cannot touch the weights of the vehicle, and we can also improve the grip of it by slapping on some racing soft tires. And because of this, we now see the vehicle sitting lap times around the 1 minute 38.6 second mark around Kyoto Driving Park, which, look, it is an improvement, but it's still not record breaking lap times. I mean, it's decently quick, but it's not really gonna wow me. But we still keep the fuel efficiency of the Bugatti Veyron, because around the WTC 700 around Le Mans, well, the vehicle is setting lap times around the 4 minute 16 second mark, which is more than 4 seconds faster than the vehicle completely bone stock. However, yes, we did shave off 4 seconds, but we also lost 2% of fuel consumption. Yes, it drank a little bit more fuel to offset the increase of power. Now, if we are talking about increase of power, well, with update 1.46 to the game, I don't know who at Polyphony thought, you know what, this is gonna be fun, this is gonna be a good idea. Let's put an LS7 in a Bugatti Veyron. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we can engine swap the Bugatti Veyron Group 4 vehicle with the engine out of the Subaru BRZ drift car. Yes, that is a turbocharged LS7 that we are now putting in the Bugatti Veyron. And once we take this engine, which costs 300,000 credits, and head on over to the tuning shop and slap on an ultra high RPM turbocharger, well, we are going to be left with 1232 brake horsepower, which is just so much more than what the standard engine was capable of. And the thing is, with this engine, it's lighter than the W16, which means the vehicle now weighs 1535 kg. So now we have a vehicle that is a lot lighter and a lot faster. So around Kyoto Driving Park, this vehicle is an absolute weapon. Yes, it has tons of grip, it has just enough downforce that the vehicle knows how to act. It isn't really throwing itself all over the place, it's not uncontrollable. And that's what I like about this vehicle. Having a car at this level of power sometimes can be scary, but with this it's an absolute breeze. You just feel the car surge and it just wants to keep going, and it handles corners like an absolute dream, zero issues, and it's just overall a fantastic swap. Now yes, we are seeing the vehicle set lap times around a 1 minute 31.8 second lap time around Kelso Driving Park, and that's with the vehicle on racing hard tires. Now if we put it on racing soft tires, we see it sets a 1 minute 30 flat. Yes, it is setting incredibly fast lap times, extremely competitive lap times. So around a circuit like Kelso Driving Park with an event that doesn't use, listen to my words, that doesn't use fuel consumption, it's fantastic. But the issue remains fuel consumption. With us slapping in this turbocharged LS7, it is an absolute gas guzzler, because look, around the WTC 700, which you are going to have to detune this vehicle quite a bit to actually get it to qualify for this event, well, it sets very fast, well, decently fast lap times. I set on my initial lap a 4 minute 5 second lap time, which was a lap time set on a very bad lap. I mean, I even ran off circuit. I was in the gravel pits at one point, and it still set a 4 minute 5 second lap time. Is quite reasonable. Now the bad side about it is that on fuel map level 3, when I was previously getting about 68-66% of fuel remaining, with the LS7 I was getting 29%, which means every single lap you're gonna have to go in and refuel the vehicle. So when it comes to using this vehicle for money grinding events, or use it in events with fuel consumption applied, don't do it. You are wasting your time. It's just not fast enough to offset how many times you're gonna need to refuel, because I can use a vehicle that sets lap times around a 3 minute 40 second lap time, and that I can understand. Okay, I'll be alright with refueling every single lap, because I know I'm setting so much faster lap times compared to the opponents I'm racing against, that it's still gonna be an easy race. I'm not really gonna struggle. Whereas with this, you are assessing yourself at such a disadvantage that it's just gonna be such a hassle to actually get a win, and it's gonna be just a pain almost. But still, the Bugatti Veyron with this swap is fun if you're just bored and want to try and have a fun vehicle, but for usability there really isn't much. So that's my take on the Bugatti Veyron with the LS7 engine swap in it. But hey, let me know your thoughts of it in the comment section down below. And with all this being said, I will see you guys in the next Gran Turismo 7 video. Peace.